Hey, what's going on? This is your boy, the OG KQKC, popping off another video for you to wake up to this morning. Yes, it is about Effie Ajaba, the young talent who finished off his opponent in just two merely rounds. Not only did he finish him off and he finished his career off. Yes, Mansour has retired. Now, where do Effie goes from here? Now, if I was Ronnie Shields, if I was the promoter, I will move him very slowly so he can pick up on all the skill sets for a big man, can pick up all the great jabs that has been thrown out there and how to hold the front, protect his right. He needs all the fundamentals possible. He wasn't able to get that. See, when you have a big man in basketball, my father used to be a basketball coach slash teacher at the same school he taught at. And he said, look, if I got a big guy in 8th grade and he never played ball, I can make him play ball. I can show him how to put the ball in the hoop. Your size is intimidating enough. I remember it's a school called King High School here. All three of their players, starting players, was 7'1" and 7'2". Think about that. And they all can play, and they all took city. Now, I'm just going to give you a little rundown on Effie Ajaba because he did do a great job. Now, keep in mind, I will be on today at 12:30 p.m. and that will be Central Time. And don't worry, I got some sleep, okay? But look, Carson, California was lit up, baby. All right? Fox was lit up. Okay, hell, Fox Report was lit up, which is a Hispanic version of Fox. One of the fastest rising heavyweight prospect. I'm not going to say contender. Prospect. Now he's 9-0 with 8 KOs. He still remains unbeaten. And this was his best win of his young pro career. He stopped Amir Mansour, who was 23 and 4 with 16 KOs just after 2 rounds. He tried, but you have to understand, he is a veteran. He is 45 years old. This is why I'm trying to tell you all fighters, your prime stops at 31. Argumentatively, I don't care if you didn't take too much punishment in your career. Floyd never been cut a day in his life, but one time. But he has lost a step. and rather risk losing that old, here we go again, he retired. And he retired undefeated and with his faculties. And remember, faculties. Sure, I love sports too, but I love my body also. So I'm not going to put myself in that position that a Bernard Hopkins do, a Glenn Johnson does, and here Amir Mansour did. But he did the right thing at 45 while he still can talk and complete sentences. But some people defense wasn't as tight as other fighters, and they was getting hit with blows. Look at Tommy Hearns. Great guy. No disrespect to none of the forefathers in boxing. But I will tell you this shit. Tommy Hearns cannot put a sentence together if you fucking paid him. But that's okay. See, when you have that speech impediment, that Parkinson's disease, that means you was a fighter. That means you got in there and you fought. So, I'm not mad at you. See, let me explain this to you. The fight that Ajaba had, he was dominant from round one, knocking Mansour down twice in the first round. He first landed a clean, straight right to Mansour. That caused him to tumble to the ground. Now, he got to his feet, but was then put onto the ground by another straight, but this was a left from Effie Ajaba. Now, Mansour made it to the second round. You know, God bless his soul. God bless his determination. God bless his true grit. But continued to take a beating as Ajaba landed flush to the head consistently. Now, if that was Deontay Wilder, of course he would have been out the first round. See, it don't take too much for Wilder to sit down on his punches, because his punches already been set down because he's heavy-handed. Now, if he holding his hand out in front of you right now, you wouldn't think that, because power doesn't come from your hands and end up in your hands. Power don't come from your arms and end up going through your arms. Do you know what power comes from? Your feet. You plant your feet correctly, you can and you will turk that body and bring that power up. Now, that's just what your Dennis Ugas did. He brought that power up. As I commentated, if you heard me, maybe I said it maybe twice or three times, why is Ugas fighting so flat-footed? But now I get it. You cannot sit down on your punches, jumping around, on your bike, going back, acting silly. You can't do none of that. So Sean Porter's game plan was just to humiliate him and try to steal the rounds. That's all. But today, it's about Effie Ajaba. See, Mansour, he did make it to the second round, by the beating that landed flush to the head constantly. Now, after the round, referee Thomas Taylor took a long look at Mansour in his corner, decided to call the fight after 2 seconds because he didn't look good. He did not look good at all. Sure, he was game to fight because every punch he threw, he sat down on it. So, with that, the PBC prelims on Fox Sports 1 preceded the main card and featured former world champion Juan Carlos Peña. He had 21-2 with 9 KOs, defeating previous unbeaten Damian Vasquez. He was 14-1, 7 KOs by unanimous decision over 8 rounds of bantamweight action. But I will have to tell you this. Okay, that's good to hear. I mean, hey, all young brothers deserve the credit. Okay? But I'm going to tell you this. Ramos and Payo, if I'm pronouncing it right, they did a terrific job. They went to toe. They did not let the crowd disturb them. If anything, the crowd gave them motivation. And that's what I like. Motivation from a crowd. Now, what's next for Ajama? Now, that's the question we got to ask ourselves. What's next for him? You know, he already proved the point 8 times, 9 times. No, it's too early. I mean, sure, it's okay for Clarissa Shields. She's a woman. She 8-0, and she's going for a unification bout. Okay, that's fine. But we talk about men. We talk about longer rounds. We talk about maybe more punishment. So what's next for him? Because sooner or later, Mr. Shields, your guy, after your job, is going to have to fight somebody and step up to the occasion. See, I know a lot of good fighters right now that's active right now, and height don't bother them. I remember, I hate to keep bringing this asshole up, but I remember when Floyd Mayweather fought Diego's Chico Corrales. He was way taller than Floyd. He has banged out the bangers like Castillo and won. But Floyd would not be deterred. Floyd went in there, hit and move. So, therefore, sometimes a big man is slow on his feet. And what you do, you use your jab. You can use your jab as a measure stick. See how close you is. See how far it would take to land a shot. A shot. Don't try to go toe to toe with him. He has to reach, and he will knock you out. Keep in mind, one hit can change a fight. So that's all KC want to inform you, And I also want you to pray for Frida Foreman. She was 42 years old, and she passed away, and she was the daughter of George Foreman. Now, the death has been undetermined, but we must keep her in our prayers. She was a boxer. Her father was a boxer. If she didn't box, I will still pay homage to her. That's how much I care about boxers and their families. I cared about Deontay Wilder's daughter. Not Wilder, but his daughter. I cared about Ortiz's daughter. Not Ortiz himself, but his daughter. I cared about Danny Jacobs and his cancer. Anthony Durrell. I cared about his cancer. So, with that, that's all I got for you this morning. But I will be back with a live stream, and I will talk just to give you a little information on, first of all, Eddie Hearn calling Al Heyman a genius. Now, what he's up to, I don't know, and right now I don't pretty much give a fuck. But he also went on to say that Showtime will be out of business very, very soon. Now, either he knows something I know or he's taking another wild lie guess. Remember, you have Al Heyman. Al Heyman will not let Showtime go without a fight. Now, some people said, well, matter of fact, in that interview, he said, well, Showtime don't have any fighters. Well, Showtime don't contract or make them loyal to them. What makes them loyal to Showtime is Al Heyman. When you got a piece of Al Heyman, or Al Heyman got a piece of you, you're going to rise to the occasion. Trust me. So, with that, KQ, KC, that's all I have for right now. Now, if you like the content of this video, feel free to hit the icon bell. That way you get notified each and every time I do a live stream or a video like this one. And please hit the subscribe button. Alright? I could use your subscription today. You know, I could have used it yesterday, the day before, and the day before, you know. I want this channel. I want this channel to grow. Yes, I do. So, again, just hit show more at the bottom of all my videos and live streams. You have my email, my Twitter, my Gmail, which I use mostly my email. And also you have my PayPal account. Now, the ones that have chipped in, you know, $5 here, $10 here, whatever, you know, I appreciate that. And I do what I say. I say what I'm going to do. This is the new media. This is the LDBC. This is a new fucking day. The OG, KQ, KC. I'm out of here. I'll catch you on later today. Peace and definitely love.